Peace and blessing, guys. Peace and blessings. Just a real quick tap-in. We want all sevens tarot. My name is Simiko. I'm Mr. Miko. And it's new energy and it's a shift. So, kind of like story time. Just a little bit. If you're in my collective, this is a confirmation. So, if you have the parent that was unalived because his own siblings or her own siblings worked against them, and took your property and distributed it elsewhere amongst other siblings and family members, and you might have only got a little tiny snippet of the inheritance. Well, now it's come time for that house situation to come around. Maybe somebody name is Nina. Maybe somebody name is Dean. Maybe somebody name is Ruth. And maybe somebody name is Lamont. That's just to name a few names. Confirmation. So these people working in conjunction with another sibling or so, half siblings or step siblings. They took the property, did what they wanted with it, but they're not paying the taxes. And if my siblings were really in tune with me, then they would realize that if you go and chase the paper trail by way of who paying for the taxes, that will show you who owns the home. Right? And then at the end of the day, now they're talking about, oh, well, if the taxes is not being paid on the house, then maybe they should sell the house to them. See, they got a long way to go. And you're all laughing at me saying I'm crazy. I know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, why would somebody have to sell you a house that was already gifted to you from a deceased person that they left the estate to you? You don't have to go and buy a house that's your house. You have to maintain whatever balance was left on it, but other than that, and pay the taxes on it, but other than that, why would you buy a house that you already own? So why would you buy it from the aunt who stole it? You can't. But that's what's in the feed line of my family. So now they want to get more information. See, I be on a mission, but it's going to benefit all the siblings, 222. If there's 8 of us that's relevant in daddy's life, then it don't just help me. It helps 7 other siblings of mine. And that's including the one that helps still. But now that they got to go dig into the taxes and they got to see what's going on with the paperwork, they can do all they burying their graveyard dirt spells and all of that mess. It's RICO charges and federal crimes because these people are being exposed. Because now different officials other than the ones that they paying and sleeping with got to get their hands on it. Accounts are being frozen and people want to see why is this not in the right accord in the first place, because it already went through probate court. You ain't going to be able to, they're not going to be able to sleep with a probate lawyer or get on a judge nerve or beg a judge with emotions or sexual favors, right? Maybe somebody in your family is a bank executive who's an Eastern Star. And she didn't mind feeding her family member food every damn day. And the people who eat her food is the ones that's all witchcraft up. So now, this last thing, because I pull out the deck, just sitting here thinking on it, pondering. And I was just over here like this, like, I'm like, I'm going to just get up here for a second before I really start my day. They keep trying to block my eye. Keep trying to give me a headache. I pray it away. I cover my head in the oil. I'm blessed by the Most High. But that just show you, it's a drove of them going hard because they don't want to get caught. And it ain't just my family members that did it. It's the ones that is actually all like beings who's going through this. Even in my collective or whomever's collective, where people is dealing with this situation. So these people, like I when it came out in the first place, what these cards reveal is that there's a Hierophant practitioner they used to work for that doesn't appreciate what these people been doing. Maybe they don't appreciate the kickback they getting because of this. And because this King of Wands energy and Knight of Wands in reverse energy thought they was going to be reckless and play on your top and steal from you, and they was happy to do that. This practitioner was happy to unblock your, to reverse or unblock your roles, but block their roles for this Knight of Wands. Maybe it's a younger sibling of yours, a half sibling who has an entity attachment, right? But she's tired of this not so nice guy this fake ass dude who don't have no faith, right? These demon mongers, these Satan worshippers that was impatient with the practitioner, because the practitioner couldn't produce you, couldn't get them what they want. You still free, you still ascending, you still a messenger for the Most High. You still beautiful, you still reborn, you still transforming. So they became defensive against this Hierophant. Started talking to this Hierophant all crazy out their mouth, right? Figuring the Hierophant was loyal to them and that they will protect them at all costs. But this Hierophant will not be bullied, and they will not make this person go against universal law to try to unalive you so they can steal property anymore. So since this person, maybe your brother that's not too much younger than you, maybe they was popping shit at this Hierophant, and this Hierophant went and sent that energy back to them. So now they having a blowback. This Hierophant, something to do with a rich girl, just fell out. So what do we need to know, Holy Spirit, real quick, about what's going on with this rich girl in reference to, or rich guy, with the family members that kept throwing hexes and curses and voodoo at them so that they could try to steal their part of their estate? They wanted the keys to her wisdom. They wanted her intellect and her freedom. Whatever they could utilize for themselves, they would keep, and whatever they would be able to give off to anybody else, sell to the highest bidder, siphon. What do we need to know about this rich girl and this family right now? Knight of Pentacles, confirmation. There's a Knight of Pentacles who was unable to make a love offer to you. Somebody coming in with a business deal to work with you. They was moving a little slow, but instead they decided not to give this rich girl an offer. But this rich girl is on her path, and she was on this Knight of Pentacles path too, but they messed themselves up. Either they didn't believe that she was a starseed or he was a starseed, or let me see the next card, right? So they tried to send in another hitman, and they was trying to get the Hierophant to send you in another practitioner. But instead, this practitioner potentially is this Knight of Pentacles, a Hierophant, right? A masculine practitioner who said, nah, I don't want your love offer on this path. You're not a starseed. You have no faith. You happy to work with the devil to try to put moon energy, moon magic energy, and attach entities to another being because you're impatient with their success and mad because they're not standing down. These jealous people in your life thought they were just going to steal from you because they hating because it come to you so easy. You make it look easy, but you go through your own shit. So they wanted to keep saying you wasn't the family and you writing you out of wills, and they getting impatient because shit ain't working how they want it to work. You ain't no Jezebel. You're not out here busting it down to get it. You're not in devil energy. They can't tempt you with anything with these hitmen. You're not taking no love offers from nobody. And whoever this person that could have been coming into you is not taking no offers from them either. Because now they seeing the okie doke. They know who you are. They know what's going on with that. They getting it. Because they don't want to get the business. Oh, they getting it because they don't want to get in legal trouble behind this big-ass RICO crime that's going on. They wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, is to not be getting involved with the legal repercussions that's going to occur behind these people. Keep trying to send demon energy, devil energy to this rich girl who's not a Jezebel to try to attach a devil to her or him to get them off their ascension path so they could lose faith and become bitter, and they would no longer stagnate and block out those corny ass whack player energy, old head energies, player ret, pimp that energies. He's like, yo, I can't do this for the rest of my life. Even if I'm not on a path to the star seed, of a star seed, I'm not no damn devil either. This person ain't no Jezebel. I don't want no parts of this shit. Lust. He don't want no parts of this lust they keep trying to send to you. Because he already know you're not going to give it to him like that anyway. Nine of Swords in reverse. You're not trapped in your mind, body, and soul. And you care about how your body and your chakras resonate. So why would you be in lustful energy? Why would you be in imbalanced lustful energy that's going to take you off your square? It doesn't make logical sense, right? He going to lose money, you going to lose, and he know he going to lose money because he not protected. So you got to lose a few steps while that magic would have hit you, and he would have lost a lifetime of money and investments if he was just lusting after the star seed while he not protected. Trying to do a ritual ain't going to work no more. His gifts has been revoked as far as doing that. The star seed is too healed. You resonate too high for this stuff to adhere to you. He don't want their money. Your money not good around here. I'm not doing this mess no more. They heartbroken. Sitting in that energy. Because they didn't have faith that your joy would block out them devils they kept trying to send to you while you over here fulfilled in life. You got the ultimate cup of the universe. 9 cups. You take care of everything else. And if 1 cup is missing, it's bogus, fake-ass family that was never acting like family in the first place, blood family or not, then you ain't missing nothing. What else, Holy Spirit? 5 of Cups. These people are now in regret. Now I'm in regret for the forgery. That's the first thing my eyes saw. The false truth that they've been talking on your truth. Signing documents, putting fake signatures, making fake statements, and agreeing on the info as true when they know damn well they lying. They imbalanced ass. Crazy ass people. Now in regret for all the lies they told on you to try to stagnate your life, to try to create you to be bitter and lose faith in the Most High, and instead choose the devil because you will be worried about your financial situation. Now realizing that everything they did, the receipts prove that you can sue them in court for this RICO crime and this estate stealing and this spiritual hate and this spiritual violence and these hate crimes and this bigotry, these religious assaults, and regret for the lies they told. You not trapped, but na your ass going down, clown. Ice Queen in reverse. They don't like your mouth when you talking this shit, but they know they can't get themselves out of this, no matter what they say. So they got mad and started cursing out the practitioner. I'm telling you. Right? The Ice Queen in reverse is in this young man, the auntie and the brother or your cousin over here cursing out the practitioner, and he sent them devils right back to them demons. 4 of Wands. Say, nah, I don't have no community to them. We not kindred spirits, and they not a part of my clique. I don't care 2 flying fucks about these people. I'm not going to risk my existence and my practice for these people because I know I will lose everything for the spiritual torts I will be committing against an earth angel. I ain't no damn fool to be sitting over here attacking starseeds because these people damn greedy. 5 of Swords in reverse. You ain't going to have me with unpaid bills, being left out in the cold, not able to go out and have a life. Sitting over here. There's nothing to be conflicting about. I'm not going to sit here and argue with them. Thank you, Holy Spirit confirmation. I'm not going to go back and forth with them. I'm going to let them stew in the juices that they try to send, and I'm going to make sure I help actually put better protection, good juju, good energy on this person so they could get good karma and to send for some of the shit they did in the past, helping people like this, potentially against you, now realizing the damage they was causing in your life and anyone else's, right? Practitioner got to accept the fact that these people is out of alignment and they're imbalanced, and that they shouldn't be in bed doing business with these people if they want to live a joyful life moving forward and have any honor in the 3D or in the spiritual realm. Five of Wands. Ain't no conflict on that. Ain't no fight on that. Ain't arguing about that. Five of Swords in reverse. Laying the swords down. Peaceful resolution. Two of Wands. They choosing another direction to not keep attacking you with magic because you on your single, sexy, successful business and your business can't be trusted, and that's why you get your money. Just because you get money how you get it don't mean they get to steal your houses either. Like, go take Jeff Bezos' house. Even though it's not the best example, I'm just saying he got a whole lot of businesses and a whole lot of money. So because they don't know how to get it and they didn't have his idea, or like with Apple, you just gonna go and Steve Jobs, rest his soul, and take his house and his companies by doing magic? No. It didn't even make logical sense. So this person seeing that you could be trusted, you could do business, people love you, and they don't want to mess up their karma. He want to stand in his true authority. He no longer want to be that practitioner that's attacking divine beings because the karmic retribution is deafening. He no longer wants to manipulate divine masculines. He no longer want to be a manipulative divine masculine who using his energies like a dark empath and cursing anybody, or using his gifts of sight and clairvoyancy. They cannot no longer manipulate this divine masculine. Six of Swords in reverse. So he made sure that he didn't send the energy to you, but instead sent it back to at least 3 people who was trying to send you energy. He sent whatever they was petitioning for right back to them. This community of asshole weirdos. Asshole wizard weirdos. Witches weirdos. A bunch of haters. Six of Cups. People from your past that's mad because you don't have that lifestyle like they wanted you to have in the past. Having emotional pain watching you persevere from your past and not take any of their immature asses with you. Knight of Cups. This priest used to be immature in his emotions as well, but he don't want to do voodoo anymore. He's tired of this shit. This was a fake narrative. He can't serve 2 masters, and he tired of burning in hell. He got to choose to get his house in order, or else he going to go down with them. 4 of Cups energy. If he don't go his own way now, he going to be stuck burning right with them. 7 of Swords, because it's in reverse. The truth is out. Holy Spirit don't allow Archangel Michael to sever all ties of that veil to allow that curtain to fall. And he's going to seize the opportunity to not work with this dark priest or dark high priestess who don't have ancestral protection, Queen of Swords energy. So he leaving his partners in the past because he don't want to deal with this shit no more. Not this lusting after money. He did not his wife. Maybe they 2 practitioners of a feather. He don't even want to be with her anymore. He tired of sending evil out of people. He's tired of this shit. It brought so much conflict to his life. He don't have a life anymore. And lost all his investments. Got to start over from the bottom, but keep attacking good people. The shit that he got away with in the past when there was no awareness. Now the fact that you woke up and there is awareness, he got to pay compiled karma for all the stuff he done before. All the conflict he has from working with his wife to come against people. Right? He trying to do the right thing and she using emotional manipulation to make him feel guilty to work with her so that they could get actual money by hurting people and harboring energy. It's flying monkey bullshit. He want to put it to an end. So you can't pay him to be a flying monkey no more. I'm going to leave it at that. You got a practitioner that's on your side that's not trying to hear these clowns anymore. 9 of Swords energy. They tired of being trapped while working with these people. They can't travel. Only fucking with karmic feminine energy. They only abuse his divination. He can't even walk around as the true kind-hearted person he want to be. He always bitter now because he got legal problems for messing with these people when he was sleeping on these hoes. How jealous they was of you. How jealous he was of you. Helping his boy try to come get you because this person was jealous that you was moving on with your life. And you wasn't going to convert yourself to a hoe and be reckless so that they lies could stick, so they was getting moon magic put on you so that the narrative could stick to you to make you look imbalanced. Like they was pulling the curtains off your fucking, off your windows, but the mask was falling off their face. He don't want to work with them no more. Poured out that cup of love he had for them, any respect he had for them, realizing that he was part of the injustice and he got to deal with what he dealing with right now because he believed that third-party narrative. He don't want no more of that smoke. He's hanging up his belt for being a flying monkey. He was a fool. And any way he gonna move forward, he better do right by the stars in the universe. And anytime he busts open the next project, he better be doing the right fucking thing. Goodbye to the foolishness and the fuck shit and the new beginning. 5 of Pentacles, leaving out the injustice type of life he had in the past. He don't want to become unstable. He don't want to become broke down. He don't want to lose his vehicle. He don't want to lose the love of his children. He don't want to be 9 of Wands, stuck having to persevere through another season without a relationship. With his son, potentially. He's trying to manifest the true Queen of Pentacles, but not through no love spell anymore. He was confused, and abusing his authority and his manhood. 7 of Wands. He wasn't even protecting it like he should, but now that brought him bad luck. He want to protect his energy away from these empresses in reverse. He want to be a better version of himself because he can't heal his gifts from the things that he did in the past when he wasn't protected, while he was out here doing rituals to get other people caught up, doing candle work, invoking crystals to drain people energy so they could siphon it out the crystal type of things. Listening to this King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian man who was mad they couldn't abuse your divination skills, couldn't stop you from speaking, seeing, or utilizing tarot, whether you read or not. This karmic film, she was jealous, mad because she couldn't travel, right? Because you wasn't trapped. That she got to sit her ass down and she can't be your doppelganger. How she going to step up as you and try to attach these incubuses and succubuses like she potentially doing through fake accounts, acting like that she's you while they getting OnlyFans money, deep faking people doing things. How she gonna act like you when you in here, over here in starseed energy, earth angel energy? This bitch is jealous, and she's surprised that I'm over here just calling her life out because they working in conjunction with your family. This Bonnie and Clyde, and Clyde is tired of Bonnie's shit. She's just a hater of your light, and she can't control her demons. And he tired of doing this moon magic work because it's ruining his life. And somebody want to stand up as the true king and emperor that he is. He don't want to be a bumhole, a bum bitch, a bum whore with this person. And since it's about the couple, let's get a little bit of the Housewives Tarot. We'll try to close it out before the half an hour. So thank you guys for your energetic contributions. Excuse me, he want to get it unattached from Big Draws. That's another card in there. Page of Pentacles. He got to get his paper back up. Yeah, to my new-news, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for your likes and subscribes, guys. Thank you for my new OGs. I appreciate you all for returning. And thank you for my quadruple OGs. Oh, you already know the timeline and the storyline. All right, thank you, guys. I appreciate you all for your subscribes, likes, comments, shares, hypes, your donations, your contributions, your love, your prayers. You know what I mean? Your trust in the messages from the divine that's helping your life to be better while you start these knocks and they get revealed who been messing with you behind the veil so you can better protect yourself. Oh, geez. I love you all. What is it that Holy Spirit would like you to know right now in reference to this situation about you, yourself, your enemies, or what have you with this Bonnie and Clyde thing? Now that Clyde is no longer working with Bonnie, he's dealing with his repercussions on one side of it and now trying to undo some of that baneful magic he was sending to you and lust and stuff because he's losing riches. And now what Bonnie going to do between this situation? What's going on, Holy Spirit? What do my collective need to know moving forward? Why did I pull out the housewives deck? What do you need to know? Please and thank you. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Your house is too much in order. Somebody got to let it go. Trying to reach their hands into your cookie jar. Confirmation. 10 of Cups in reverse. They're going to have to pour out all the ideas they had while they was drunk. And she was over here trying to tell him under the cloak of vices, like drunk and drinking and talking smack and mess. Like, no. She gonna have to pour all these ideas out and keep trying to come for you in your house because your house is in order. So she have to let it go. Let go of the idea that she gonna reach her grubby hands in on your cabinet and take your pentacles when you're not looking. Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That they was this Queen of Wands in reverse, that's a drunkard and a drug head, a demon that's impatient, always trying to send entity attachments to you, is now going to get you extra funds. Whatever they made you miss out on with this courthouse interference. Yeah, 9 of Cups. That's their whole wish fulfillment, to try to sick a demon on you so they don't have to deal with the legal ramifications. They don't have to pay you the money back for all the shit they've been doing to you while they was on drugs, while they was drunk, while they was doing these moon rituals and these death rituals. They don't want to give it back, but they have to because Bonnie is now facing the legalities. And so is CLYDE. 8 of Cups energy. They got to walk away. Your hard work is persevering, and you still kept your house in order and kept your cups protected. Ain't none of their business what you doing. And that's what kept them stuck. They have to let it go because you starved the knock properly. This King of Cups, immature man that was abusing his authority every time he got drunk and was using magic against you to get you stuck, like my weird neighbors would do that, you know, and abuse me and stomp on my neck and bang things over my head and make noise and snatch me out my sleep in the witching hours and open up gins and Pandora boxes and stuff. Like, no, 6 of Swords energy. Ain't neither one of them. Not him, not her. This couple, a woman and a man. She working hard to get you to walk away so her drunk man don't look at you because your house is in order and she's a drunk. Her ideas of even cutting you literal or metaphorically, even in the astral realm, has been deceased. Killed, dead, Hierophant in reverse, right? This Hierophant was in reverse, CLYDE. CLYDE lost everything for hanging with Bonnie. That's why he don't like Bonnie. That's why he don't like himself. That's why he trying to make it right. Wow. He want to ascend. He want to redeem himself. Something he did to the star to try to get a piece of the pie because he was hating because she get all that recognition. She was hating because you collective get all that recognition. So how can he redeem himself? What can he do to make this right again so Holy Spirit will be happy because he got too close to the sun and got his eggs burnt, boiled, his nuts burnt, seared, singed. 4 of Swords. He can't heal the damage that he caused working with this woman. And working with this unhealed woman has caused him to lose access to the star. Maybe the dreams that he was having or the fantasies in his delusional mind that he could have made something with you. Or she could have made something with you because they saw you as single, successful, sexy, you rich, you looking good, you got your house in order, and you would have made him so happy. But he got stuck with this unhealed woman that he ended up losing everything for because instead of choosing the Most High, he chose the devil. Instead of choosing an earth angel, he chose a flying monkey. Seeing how she moving in devil energy while she in this legal problem, ain't no surprise to him why she angry and hating on you. Because she got in legal troubles behind lust because she didn't have no money. So she wanted to take yours. And he tried to say goodbye. And she tried to do work on him so he can't travel either. She's a karmic femme. Of course she's going to abuse divination and try to get him stuck because he's scared. She's scared that he's going to go towards another female, whether it's you or another. Masculine or feminine, put the energy where it lays, right? So she don't want her mans to go chasing anybody else. So she do death rituals to block his gifts, to block the other females' gifts, to block his emotions, to remove his protection, to make sure that he be stuck suffering in hell right with her. That's what Bonnie did to Clyde. And she see her hard work paying off. Because guess what? He could do all of that and he making right in the universe. But he won't be by your pretty ass. He won't be coming to see you. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. He won't have you either, bitch. Ha, ha, ha. Trying to abuse divination so you can't travel or so he can't travel to you. You got a jealous hater that's insecure with life. Oh, goodness. Yeah. It's at that half an hour. Yup, 31:10. Look at you over here. Hey, boo. You just minding your business, doing your fizzle. So maybe I could have a little sip, but it's not reckless. Still in your queendom, not losing your mind. Maybe you just want to loosen up a little bit. But you damn sure ain't no Queen of Wands. You ain't no drunk. You ain't stuck. You ain't no woman, baby. I'm looking at that. And I also see that there's a Queen of Cups who drink, right? A mother, a grandmother, a auntie who was in reckless energy, argumentative, spiteful, bitter, who used the kids against this man. We got kids together. You can't leave. You got to go through it all with me. She been abusing this man with divination since they had kids together, when their kids were children. Now their kids are grown and have their own life. This old head mad because she sat around and watched her man pine after you too much. You didn't have no tower going on, right? Your messages was not blocked. You wasn't stuck having to cut off no gaslighter. People who was playing games with you knew they was coming in with a dirty offer to cut you off later in matters of love and sexual energies. 5 of Wands in reverse. You're not going to sit here and fight in conflict with people who's conflicted with themselves. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You ain't going to take no loss in your money anymore, in your life anymore, in your stability anymore. You're not having empty nester syndrome, potentially. You finished raising your children. You don't got to invest your money on taking care of the family anymore. The family could take care of themselves. Stick a fork in that Jive turkey. It's done. It's over for that baneful couple. It's over. Stick a fork in them. They done, Jive turkeys. Now they stuck with all the burden and chaos they created in their life, and it's going to be a long time before they could clean this shit up. It's a long time he going to be able, before he could clean his life up from what this Empress in reverse helped him do, but he have to be accountable for himself. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse. He wasn't trapped there, right? Unless she threatened to cut him if he leave, potentially. So I'll cut you or I'll cut these children if you leave me. Now the kids are grown, they out the house, and he don't have to keep rocking with her. The kids are safe, and it's time for him to save himself. And it's time for Clyde to get away from this crazy cum laude, bitter Betty, Luna, insane bitch, who will be in balance for the rest of her life. The injustices that she did against even her own children to try to control that man. She can't use the kids no more. He don't care. Knight of Cups in reverse. He's impatient. He ain't investing nothing else into this woman. He ain't losing out another bronze Another copper penny. Not another single cent. Queen of Swords. She off with his head, but really he offing with her head. Yeah, he know what they was in the past, but if he had to move forward, it would be with another person, another situation, another timeline. He don't ever want to talk to her again or anyone like her, right? He looking for a whole new community to be in. He said, nah. He trying to wake up. Her spell is breaking off. He don't care about the repercussions. He just want to get away from her. He said, I would die either way. If the repercussions is death, I would die either way. The kids are safe. Let me get out of here. I don't want to play with this devil bitch no more. Wow. 2 of Cups in reverse. He's like, I hate this bitch. Confirmation. So he blocks her out. Even if she try to call, oh, I need more help to clean up. See, she need more hands. I don't have enough resources. Could you, look at her face. Could you please, in any event, you know, you could leave me like everybody else did, but he like, nah, bitch, that ain't gonna work this time. I hate this bitch. That's what he said. I ain't gonna be a fool for her no more. She better make best of what she got from me in the first place. She got the house, the jewel, the money, the food. She got everything she wanted. She was never happy. I will not take a new journey. 0. There'll be no more new cycles. I will always keep my energy close to this crazy woman who stalked and harassed him. 7 of Cups. He would prefer to choose an option that likes to work, keeps herself clean, up to par, and that don't drink, right? And it don't have to be a regular work. Just work on herself, work on life, work on being happy, work on her flaws to become a better version of herself every single day. But he not going to be heartbroken over this woman no more because she's the devil. And he got diabetes from her already, so he don't want no more of her cakes. Get it? He don't want no more cake. Because she broke his heart and turned his world upside down. So you don't have to worry about certain type of spiritual attacks from this misogynistic masculine who was inebriated on drugs and under the spell of this kitchen witch bitch who kept casting energies over you and him because she was jealous. He has taken the time to see what working for your family, and this woman has cost him, and he's just trying to make right with the Most High because he knew he was appeasing the devil. And at some point, he going to have to flee the devil and choose himself and cut this crazy bitch off too. His head was already rolling. Queen of Swords, you already cut it off. You not having it. He got to go find other pursuits elsewhere because you not taking his offer. But he not offering it to Bonnie no more. Knight of Wands, he said later for it, I'll be single and I'll take my pipe and clean out anybody's clock who needs their clock clean. As long as she's got that money, honey, and she by herself minding her business, and she not like this woman who was a drunkard in the past. If she like that drunk bitch, I'll cut that bitch in a heartbeat. Cut it right out. Been with that cookie cutter type already. Don't want that model no more. 5 of Cups in reverse. No regrets here for not dealing with a drunk bitch. Sorry, y'all, but it is what it is. She's a liar, and he would rather invest in anything else, including himself. He not going to be trapped with this crazy woman no more. He's so happy. Spice of life. He was able to release big draws and move on. And now he feeling like an emperor again. Feeling like a child again. And now he trying to clean up the horrible things that he did to you while you was in your bathroom, when he was over here spying on you, potentially pleasuring himself while you were over here in the bathroom. His was clean and he was trying to peek in yours, right? Now he got to make amends for what he did to you from listening to this woman planting these seeds in his mind when he wasn't in his right mind. Because he wants a new opportunity of life after death. All right. His death is right now he dealing with the judgment. And he going to try to face it head on while he release his demons, his addictions, his situations, this woman, his mindset, right? So he could bring happiness back to his life because he knew what he was doing in secret, behind the scenes, to you, because he listened to his ex who lied on you because she was hating on you and your lifestyle. And he lost his kingdom. So now he want to restore his dignity and put a death to the judgment that came to him because he came and brought fights to you hastily for no reason, and put an ending to any new beginnings he had because he was spewing out dense foul energy anytime he tried to collaborate with this she-devil. Made that devil's food cake and he don't want no more. I don't want no more cake, please. She don't clean. Don't eat from her house. I don't want no more cake, please. She don't even cook, man. She is annoying. All she do is complaining, bitch, and want some sausage. I'm not bothering with her, please. Help me, Lord. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. His man is begging. He said, please, Lord, I'm sorry. They got to start somewhere, but I'm not going back there. That's for someone in my collective, right? It was story time. Closing it out. Closing it out. Ooh. What you need my collective to know moving forward in reference to their self, Holy Spirit. Moving forward. What's the final message? Please and thank you. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles energy. On the Ace of Pentacles energy. And the 3 of Cups energy. On the 9 of Cups. And the 2 of Pentacles to the 2 of Cups. To the 4 of Cups. You fought to the bitter end and you get to stand in your power. You have wish fulfillment, 9 of Pentacles. You right where you want to be. Working on your generational wealth. That's the next step, to have that 10th Pentacle. And you right now currently in that energy. So you're working on your generational wealth, getting your life back in order after these people came and did all of the baneful magic on you to try to stop you. You have a new relationship with life, and you working in conjunction with people who share your same vision, and that's your wish fulfillment, that you have your soul tribe, 3 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. You're very happy, even if you don't have one cup, one person to put another cup, or one family situation, or one whatever. You content with the fact that you can go out and collaborate with your soul tribe, and y'all will pick each other up and stand up in the right direction while you collaborate. So you're so happy that the balance has been 2 of Pentacles restored in your life after a time of imbalance. 2 of Pentacles in reverse because of what this person did to you, these people did to you on your ascension journey. So the 2 of Cups. Now you're happy, in love with yourself, in love with life, in love with the choices you make moving forward. You're so happy. You have no regrets, and you're happy that you seized the opportunity to answer the cues, answer the call, trust in the process, believe in what the Holy Spirit is telling you from the promise of the Most High while you're on this ascension journey that you won't be moving on from no time soon. This is where you're going to be at for the long haul, 10 of Cups, because you love being here, right? I'm talking to your soul tribe. If you do say, like with the tarot, for me, it's no conflict for me. It gives me options. It's like therapy to me because it makes me happy. Why would I let this go? Because other people want me to not do it because they don't want to be exposed, or they unhappy because I'm happy, or they worried about what's going on in my life when they committing crimes to try to stop me from living my life. No, you get to move on happy, knowing that they caught up. You heard the bucket drop. That's all they do all day, night and day. That's all she do, is just spy on me, chase me in the rooms, follow me around, all of this. At least the tapping ain't the same, because when the tapping get too loud, I just put on my little earbuds. I got incense on them now, but I'll clean them. I put my little AirPod thingies in, and guess what? I don't have to worry about hearing that nonsense when I sleep, none of it. Dismantling it and starving this narc. Keep going, collective, because you're doing something right. 4424. You're not wrong. Love yourself too much that to care about if somebody don't love you enough. You're not codependent. And now you're so independent You're very cautious about who you allow in your energy. It's easy to cut them off and not look back. 44, because the divine shows you. And now you won't even make a certain type of choice without divine intervention, because you know it's for the betterment of your life moving forwards. Yeah, you won't have any STDs or spiritually transmitted diseases or demons from people that you cannot trust, because they have imbalanced sacral chakras, because they don't work out of creativity. They only use that sacral energy for sexual purposes, which creates Aries war in their life. Everywhere they go, they be in double energy, Capricorn energy, while they can't even find balance or peace to restore Aquarius energy in their life, to get flow going back. And they won't be a divine team player no time soon till they get their shit together. They can't bully their way into the world. They can't bully their way into heaven. They can't bully their way into your energy to steal your divine inheritance. Taurus energy, they gotta go sit their asses the fuck down. Time waits for no man and no woman. The show went on without you. And they gotta start over again. Reset. They gotta sit still, take no action, and respect the cues of the universe to move forward. But really, they're gonna be in a jail cell for a little while. Thank you, Holy Spirit. That's confirmation. I know what you did last summer, vibes. I have learned from my past how to move in my future from standing right here where I am. No reversals, no backsies. They can't take back what they did last summer. So for him, he just feel he gonna have to, he did the crime, he did the time. He just gonna, without conflict, just give up to it, right? He ain't gonna start no new passionate battles with nobody. He gonna go work on himself and see what options of life he'll have now moving forward, without the conflict of this woman disrupting his mind. 8 of Pentacles. And his hard work will pay off if he focus on what's right. 6 of Pentacles, because karma don't care. Man or woman, good or bad, energy is energy. Karma don't care about emotions. You get what you get. You reap what you sow. Separate the tares from the weeds. I catch up. Ooh. He trying to manifest in a loving woman, because he watching how a loving woman can be. He was around a bitter woman so long he didn't know the difference or the contrast. He had nothing to compare it to. Wow. Messages of a protected. You get messages. You protected. You divine, loving, nurturing energy. And that's why the universe is hooking you up tenfold. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. No regrets for this King of Pentacles. When he get back up on his feet, he gonna do the right thing. He gonna leave out the bad part of what he used to do to females that was nurturers and protected, because he didn't want to listen to the messages they was giving him. Whether that's his auntie or his grandmama or good friends or family members who try to help him not get stuck in his karma with this woman. Like, yeah, he ain't regrets it. He feeling left out now, but when he get back up again, he gonna match his fly. Somebody that's stable and on the same level with him. That's excited with life. Not a gossiper. That's a Queen of Wands energy that want to fight with everybody like his ex from the past. So he has a new outlook on life. 10 of Pentacles. He's working on his lineage now without her, because he don't want to fall again. He released the devil and everything that came with it, and he working on the God body within himself, the goddess body within himself, so he could come together in shadow and in light and learn from his past mistakes so he could do better and teach better. Because you can't take none of it with you. What about the kids? If he going to make it a safe environment for his children, he going to have to compensate for what it is that woman couldn't do anyway. So everything that she's messing up, he going to try to secure something so he can leave a little extra cushion in for his lineage and his bloodline. That's not their bloodline together. He trying to do what he can, and that's where it starts, with a mustard seed. We don't judge, we ascend. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We don't judge, we ascend. Just the Judas hated you, because they hated God to their core. They hated themselves, and mad that Goddess don't let them get away with fuck shit. Now this person is looking for divine intervention and love, and he's in super hermit mode to rebalance and recalibrate himself. That's just what it is. Looking for the love of the Most High sevenfold. So I heard is I'm a believer if I try. He going through the ultimate dark night of the soul journey. Yeah, he hated himself for what he did, but he gonna do better. You saved me from those dark places and kept me bright. Means being on my knees or on my belly, praying to God when the energy was so heavy around me. There was nothing I could do but lay in the dark, crying out to the Most High to please cover me and not let me die there. Tides of change have arrived. So this person know they was looking death in the face, and if Holy Spirit spared them and they made a promise to God they was going to do right, they doing right, and they going to stick with that promise. 50-50. It was a 50-50 chance that it would have worked in their favor, because for the things they was doing, they know they had some things to pay for. So thank God, Goddess, you've shined me through. I now choose to no longer stay in my own way. Getting out the way of themselves, changing their ways, becoming a more divine counterpart to themselves. So they won't ever choose the broken self. They'll go with their higher mind self when those red flags and sirens go off. He will rather go into super hermit mode and self-preserve and dark night of the soul when tempted, right? As opposed to getting caught up. And this is the redirection card because it was needed. And he asked for divine guidance and he got it. You was the goat and he was hating on you. You're not ever going to be nothing less than a goat. Not coming back from this. Goat. Half woman, half amazing. I make this look easy because it is. As a divine feminine, I give it all to God, Goddess. By day and by night, I prosper. Yeah, he knows the difference now. Divine masculine, half man, half amazing. Rough around the edges, but all gooey inside, right? Never too rigid to know the love of the Most High Creator. Yeah, I bet she want to know how her story going to come out. That's for somebody. And mental illness is irrelevant now. It still have to stop. Just because they're emotionally unstable don't mean they get to abuse everybody. And that's what this started out as, right? Wow, thank you, Holy Spirit. God rest your soul, Daddy. They did not realize your pops would smack their ass from the grave. Ancestors ain't playing that. And what Daddy showed on both of them, that the dark priest and priestess was constantly doing rituals on you. And that mother figure